Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲. Today's video we're picking up on the series we left off a few months ago with vintage ASMR. So today's video, part 3 of the series, we're going to continue looking at my records, which I don't have many more left of, but we're going to continue, get the last of them out of the way, and then we're going to move on to my cassette tapes, which I have quite a few of, and probably will lead into a part 4. So, if you haven't already, please check out part 1 and 2 of this series. Part 1 was like my 3rd video on this channel, so it's pretty old. I'll warn you about that. So part 2 is a little more well done. But check those out, I'll link them down below. And I was just watching this before you watch this, or just watch this, it doesn't really matter. They're like not continuous. So, yeah. I'm sorry if the glare of my glasses bothers you. I'm having a bad vision day. I had to put my glasses on. So, I usually don't wear my glasses. I should every day, but I don't. Oops. So, I'm actually supposed to wear glasses, but I usually wear fake ones for videos. My bad. So, we're gonna go on with the records though, so let's get started. The first one I have to show you Starlight. Now this record, as the dogs are arguing, would normally contain songs from multiple different artists from the era it was distributed. However, that is not who is in this. So instead of Robert John or Peter Frampton or Maxine Nightingale or Bonnie Pointer, we have sticky noses. Pat Benatar. This is the case the record came in. So it is her Crimes of Passion album. So it's very clean condition. It's one of my favorite albums. This has titles such as Treat Me Right, You Better Run, Never Wanna Leave You, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, the classic, Hell Is For Children, Little Paradise, I'm Gonna Follow You, Wuthering Heights, Prisoner of Love, Out a Touch. So, this record has some classics on it that are very well known and loved by many. So, Benatar. The next record I have is Donna Summer, Bad Girls. This was $3 at Prime Cuts. I don't know where that is. It says TX. Is that Texas? No, tax. Okay, plus tax. So I didn't pay for this. It was a gift from my aunt. If you haven't seen part 2, I said that a lot of these records are gifts from my aunt. A lot of them I bought from thrift stores, things like that. So I usually tell you where I get them. So this one in Pat Benatar I got from my aunt. So this one, I love the back cover. It reminds me of an old, like, 70s noir film. I guess it would be 50s, wouldn't it? But it's in color, so. But it's gorgeous. I mean, the money in hand, the cigarette, he's basically going to pick up his girl. I mean, it's not his girl, but I gotta keep this channel family friendly. We adults know what's going on here. So, some of us teenagers know what's going on too. So, I just think she looks so gorgeous. So this has songs such as Hot Stuff, Bad Girls, Love Will Always Find You, Walk Away, Dim All the Lights, Journey to the Center of Your Heart, One Night in a Lifetime, On My Honor, There Will Always Be a You, All Through the Night, My Baby Understands, Our Love, Lucky, and Sunset People. So, it's a beautiful, beautiful album. There's an opening that I forgot to show you. So, this is a video you may all be familiar with. It's a great thumbnail. Cute, right? I think so. So, you also basically have the police, or the bobbies, I guess you'd call them back then. And it has lyrics to the title album song. So you have bad girls talking about the sad girls, sad girls, sad girls, sad girls talking about bad girls, yeah. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a Donna Summer. Doesn't love. I mean, her eyelashes are so pretty too. So, one could only dream of having eyelashes that pretty, even if they are fake. So then we move on to a country album. This is Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know much about Kenny Rogers. I don't listen to him much. So this features songs such as The Gambler, Lady, which was produced by Lionel Richie Jr. That's crazy. Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer, Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town, She Believes in Me, Coward of the Country, Lucille, You Decorated My Life, Reuben James, Love the World Away, Every Time Two Fools Collide, Long Arm of the Law, So, I don't know much. Maybe some of y'all love Kenny Rogers, so there you go. So then some of these are my favorites. Oh my god, I love these. These are my favorite. Frank Sinatra, greatest hits. There's like 9 of these albums, I think. Like different variations of it. Greatest hits or greatest bangers, not bangers, but like love songs, things like that. I have his love songs album. But this is so good. I first heard Frank Sinatra on the show Married with Children. And I had no idea what it was. This may be a nostalgia moment for you guys. Waking up at 6 a.m., getting dressed, getting ready to go to school. You're sitting in the living room waiting for the bus to come. And you have the television on, flipping through channels. And Married with Children comes on, and it's the love and marriage, love and marriage. They go together like a horse and carriage. Ah, it's so good. And so that like got me into Frank Sinatra. As a kid, I used to sing it all the time. And so, yeah, this has some of his best songs. Strangers in the Night, Summer Wind, It Was a Very Good Year, which is like my top 5 favorite. Somewhere in Your Heart, Forget Damani, Something Stupid with Nancy Sinatra, That's Life, which is very popular. Tell Her You Love Her Each Day, another one of my favorites. The Road We Knew, Over and Over, When Somebody Loves You, This Town, another one of my favorites. Softly As I Leave. I just love his voice, it's so soothing. His son is just as great. I want to get some of his son's records. I'm just thinking of the songs, they're so great. So, a lot of these are Frank Sinatra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next 6 are Frank Sinatra, so I'll try to go through them pretty quickly. So I have Sinatra 65. This is, some of these have repeat songs. This one has, of course, Tell Her You Love Her Each Day, Anytime at All, main theme from The Cardinal, which is Stay With Me. I Like to Lead When I Dance. You Brought a New Kind of Love to Me. My Kind of Town. When Somebody Loves You. Another repeat. Somewhere in Your Heart. I've Never Been in Love Before. When I'm Near the Girl I Love. Luck Be a Lady, which is probably like my second favorite by him. So, and what I love about this album, the plastic makes a sound. The back of it has this whole synopsis about his career, which is really nice. So, and it has an interview with, I'm trying to think who it is he's interviewing. It's one of the producers talking about the latest Frank Sinatra. But it's beautiful. It's great. Like this says, some people think recording Sinatra with the beat is like recording Marie Callas with Herman's Hermits. And the producer says, the first thing I told Mr. Sinatra is that we didn't want to simply commercialize him. We didn't want to jump on the public with Frank Sinatra and a big beat. We wanted to ease into it, and I think the way we've done it has worked. So So it has like an interview. It's really nice. So, I love Sinatra. Sorry, I'm gonna say that a lot. Another best of record. I have the best of Frank Sinatra. It's another great album. This one has a gorgeous, gorgeous photo of this man on the back of it. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Is he not? Look at that smile. Oh. He's gorgeous. So this has songs such as Young at Heart, Hey Jealous Lover, Only the Lonely, Come Dance With Me, All the Way, Nice and Easy, High Hopes, Witchcraft, love that song, Put Your Dreams Away, and Chicago. And this is really cool. This has been so the original monophonic recordings have been electronically enhanced by a brilliant 2-channel effect for today's stereo phonographs. So if you wanted to use your headphones on your record player, you can. Some records, the older ones, if you try to use headphones with your record player, it's gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound really weird. Yeah, I can't really explain it. But newer records are usually digitally remastered, or like newer bands like Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that. It's nice. Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits, The Early Years, Volume 2. I don't have them all in order. I don't have all of them. So this one has Mean to Me, I Have But One Heart, The Moon Was Yellow, Full Moon and Empty Arms, Time After Time, I'm a Fool to Want You, Day by Day, I Couldn't Sleep a Wink Last Night, Old Man River, People Will Say We're in Love, and September Song. All of these are in really good condition too. I mean, they're basically brand new, which I'm lucky to have. So, I got all of his records from an old couple in Florida for like $0.25 a piece, because I told them how much I loved Sinatra, and I was looking to build up a collection. What ones do they have? And they said, "Tell you what, we'll give them to you for $0.25 a piece." We're just glad to see young people enjoying Sinatra. So I was like, that's amazing. That was like 5 years ago, so that was really nice. They were originally like $5 a piece, but because they wanted me to enjoy Sinatra, which young people are missing out, I'm telling you. A lot of people now will listen to the song, Rest Your Head on My Shoulder, and then automatically, I saw a meme that said automatically things like their oldies or something. It's like, let people enjoy it. If that's the song you like, that's a great starting point. That's a great song. Pick up Ricky Nelson. That's a great album. Sounds a lot like that guy too. So, but you can't go wrong with swing and stuff like this. So, Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. This has My Way, A Man Alone, Cycles, Being Green, Love's Been Good to Me, Going Out of My Head, I'm Not Afraid, Something, that's what the song's called, What's Now Is Now, Star, and The September of My Years. So there's some repeats in these albums, but they're really great. Easy, which I think is an older one. Yeah, this is a much older one. So this has Nice and Easy, that old feeling. How deep is the ocean? I've got a crush on you. You go to my head. Fools rush in. Nevertheless, she's funny that way. Try a little tenderness. Embraceable you. Mamsel. And dream. It's beautiful. It says it's not only a song and an album title, it's an attitude of mind, a kind of romantic relaxation that, when used to explore a song, can have the most delightful results. It's true. So, then the last Sinatra album I have is my favorite one, and it's Swingin' Lovers. Songs for Swingin' Lovers, but I just think the cover is gorgeous. First of all, you have a couple here dancing. You have Sinatra up here. The orange hues are so gorgeous. I love them. And on the back, you have Sinatra through the years. So you have him as a young boy. Still gorgeous as ever. It says for teenagers, when he himself was young and frail, Frankie stood in the theater spotlight and sang with all his heart, till the throng of girls screeched their delight. For adventure-loving moviegoers, he became the ill-starred soldier, Private Maggio, and his spirited, sensitive performance won a coveted Academy Award. For sad romantics, singing bittersweet ballads, he gently caught the mood of the wee small hours of the morning and created a best-selling record album. For observers of the social scene, he courageously fashioned a new identity in his top dramatic film portrayal of the man with the golden arm. So Sinatra wasn't just a singer, people. He was an actor. And there was rumors he was in the mob, too. I don't know if those were ever proven factual. Do I think it was true? Probably. I mean, come on. It was the 50s. It's hard to believe not. I think his son actually said he was. Don't, quote me on that, but this has You Make Me Feel So Young. Oh, a classic. It Happened in Monterey. You're Getting to Be a Habit with Me. You Brought a New Kind of Love to Me. Too Marvelous for Words. Old Devil Moon. Pennies from Heaven. Love Is Here to Stay. I've Got You Under My Skin. I Thought About You. We'll Be Together Again. Making Whoopee. Swinging Down the Lane. Anything Goes, which is my favorite Sinatra song, by the way. And How About You? Anything goes in olden days, a glimpse of stocking was done as something shocking now. Sorry. So, it's a great album. If you get only one Sinatra album, pick this one up because it's just romantic. It's so sweet. So let me move on to non-Sinatra. Sorry, that took up a lot of time. So, Barbra Streisand, the Broadway album. This has all of her classic Broadway songs. I only bought this when I was younger because of Rachel Berry from Glee, Lea Michele. It's in great condition. So this has Somewhere from West Side Story, Something's Coming from West Side Story, If I Loved You from Carousel, Can't Help Loving That Man from Showboat, Send in the Clowns from A Little Night Music, such a classic, I Have Dreamed / We Kissed in a Shadow, Something Wonderful from The King and I, Not While I'm Around from Sweeney Todd. I Loves You Porgy, Porgy It's Your Woman Now from Porgy and Bess. Sunday in the Park with George from Putting It Together. Pretty Women / The Ladies Who Lunch from Sweeney Todd. Being Alive from the Stephen Sondheim Company. Yeah, that's it. So, it doesn't have, unfortunately, the classic Barbra Streisand Funny Girl song that we all know and love, but, you know, I'm okay with that. That's fine. It's fine. So, which I think 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲 sings Don't Rain on My Parade. And I'm not gonna say that, no, I'll get beat up with, like, bats and stuff, but it's fine. I think it's okay that it's not on this, just because so many other songs make up for it, you know? I mean, these are all pretty much classics that you just have to watch. I think the only ones I haven't seen are Porgy and Bess and Carousel. I think the rest of them I've seen, or at least watched clips from. Usually because of her. But send in the clowns. Then we have another one. Okay, so Rod Stewart, Rock and Roll. Okay, that rock and roll is I love. Rock and roll love, I don't know. This is absolutely live. So I guess this is a live album. I don't listen to much Rod Stewart. This was a gift. So this has The Stripper, Tonight I'm Yours, Sweet Little Rock and Roller, Hot Legs, Tonight's the Night, The Great Pretender, Passion, She Won't Dance With Me, Little Queenie, You're in My Heart, Rock My Plimsoll, Young Turks, Guess I'll Always Love You, Gasoline Alley, Maggie May, Tear It Up, Do You Think I'm Sexy, Sailing, I Don't Want to Talk About It, and Stay With Me. Tina Turner's So Stay With Me. So, I mean, he's classic. We all know him. That is some hot cheetah print. I mean, that is bright and blinding and hot. Oh my god. So we all know who Rod Stewart is, right? But I just don't listen to him as much as I think I should. But I still have a record. It was a gift, and I collect these, so. Then we have one of the first records I ever bought, which is the Strauss Family. When I first started buying records, even before Sinatra, I pretty much bought anything I could get my hands on, no matter what it was. And so, this is the Strauss Family, which I'm not going to read the songs from because it's a play, okay? It's a Broadway play, and it's a beautiful soundtrack, and the artwork is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's just, it's beautiful. So, it says 4 artists of the Strauss family gained fame, particularly father and son, both named Johann. They were the pop idols of their day, rising from dance hall playing to international acclaim as conductors and composers. Their music lives on, but it has remained for the drama behind the lilting melodies to be told in the TV series The Strauss Family, a saga of emotion-torn lives, tumultuous romances, heartbreaks, bitter rivalries, tragedies, and triumphs. So, I mean, it's kind of a classic. It's a Broadway classic. I mean, I guess it's on TV, but it says Broadway down here. Cool. So then we have one that, So then we have one that I had a friend who was terrified of this because there's a rumor that if you play it backwards, like, it says like a satanic ritual or something. I don't know. It's like some kind of rumor. Although my record player doesn't play backwards, I don't know why she was scared. Same. So, this has Free Will Burning, Jawbreaker, Rock Hard, Ride Free, The Centennial, I guess, Love Bites, Eat Me Alive, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll, Night Comes Down, Heavy Duty, and Defenders of the Faith. This is Judas Priest, by the way. So, and that's actually really cool looking. It looks like a twisted transformer. Maybe I'm just weird, but it looks like a cool transformer. This is also one that I don't listen to much, just because I'm not that much into hair metal. So, yeah. I just don't. So, fun. Then we have The Woman in Red. This is a movie from the 80s. I think it's the 80s. Maybe it's the 90s. 84. So it's the 80s. And this has music from Stevie Wonder. So this has The Woman in Red. It's You. It's More Than You. I Just Called to Say I Love You. Oh, God. Love, Light, and Flight. Moments Aren't Moments. Weakness. And Don't Drive Drunk. So this has, you know, classic Stevie Wonder songs that we all know and love now. And it's really nice that it has all the lyrics in here, you know, to be a movie soundtrack. That's really odd. And it also has a picture of Stevie Wonder on the back of it and says, music produced by Stevie Wonder. I think that may be the only reason that this movie did any good. Because, I mean, look at that. That's almost as big as this. That shouldn't be. So, I've never seen the film, but the music's really good. So, cool. So, then we have AC/DC. And this is their Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Try saying that 10 times fast. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I tried. I don't like AC/DC. I'm gonna say that right now. You can come attack me. I don't care for them. I just never have. There's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Love at First Feels, Big Balls, Rocker, Problem Child, There's Gonna Be Some Rockin', Ain't No Fun Waiting Around to Be a Millionaire, Ride On, and Squealer. I mean, it's a gorgeous album cover. I love the concept of the blacked out eyes. And on the back of it is the same picture that the people are missing, where the black spots are still there, which is really cool. I didn't like it. I don't really care for AC/DC. I mean, I think if there's one song I like by them, maybe Hell the Bell, possibly. So, but I still have it, because why not? It's part of my collection. My dad really likes AC/DC, so. Then I have Billy Squier, Emotions in Motion. This one really surprised me how much I liked it. This has songs like Everybody Wants You, Emotions in Motion, Learn How to Live, In Your Eyes, Keep Me Satisfied, It Keeps You Rockin', One Good Woman, She's a Runner, Catch-22, Listen to the Heartbeat. So I love how pretty this is. This cover is blue, yellow, red. And then the colors flip and it's like green, red, white, yellow. I love it. It's like a pop art design, kind of like Andy Warhol. I love it. It's one of my favorite albums. So, and the covers, I mean, it's squeaky clean, but I mean, it's just as pretty with the colors being flipped. I love that. So, yeah. Okay, so this is, I'm pretty sure this has all the original ones. Yeah, so this is Stars. Original Stars. Original hits. This has some of the greatest songs, in quotes, from the 70s. So this has The Things We Do for Love from 10cc, Rich Girl from John & Oates, Hall & Oates, Year of the Cat by Al Stewart, Torn Between Two Lovers from Mary McGregor, A Little Bit More from Dr. Hook, Love Me from Yvonne Elliman, So Into You, Atlanta Rhythm Section, Devil Woman, Cliff Richard, Slow Dancin' Don't Turn Me On from Autorius Brothers, I'm Your Boogeyman, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel from Tavares, Don't Leave Me This Way, Thelma Houston, Cold Town, Stanky Brown Group, The World is a Ghetto, War, Theme from Roots, Quincy Jones, Hard Luck Woman, Kiss, Trying to Love 2, William Bell, and Couldn't Get It Right, Climax Blues Band. So this has quite a few songs. It's two-disc set. So yeah. Then we have the Superstar Collection, which is pretty beat up, Volume 1. Now this has, really, I don't understand how it can be called Superstar. There's only one singer I recognize on this whole list. So there's Imaginary Lover, Atlanta Rhythm Section, Love is Thicker Than Water, Andy Gibb, On and On, Stephen Bishop, We Just Disagree, Dave Mason, Living Next Door to Alice, Smokey, Moonlight Feels Right, Starbuck, It's Sad to Belong, England Dan and John Ford Coley, I Like Dreamin', Kenny Nolan, You and Me, Alice Cooper, Keep It Comin' Love, Casey and the Sunshine Band, the Star Wars title theme by Meko, so I mean that's one thing, that's cool. Let's All Chant, Michael Zager Band, Heaven on the Seventh Floor, Paul Nicholas, Do You Wanna Get Funky With Me, Peter Brown, Love Me, Yvonne Elliman, You Can't Turn Me Off in the Middle of Turning Me On, High Energy, You Don't Have to Be a Star to Be in My Show, Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr., and Theme from Close Encounters by Meko. So, I don't understand how you can call it Superstar when I really don't recognize half of the singers. I'm sorry. So then there's K-Tel, Pure Power. This has more stuff that I recognize, that I think a lot of people recognize. So there's Boogie Fever by Silvers, Hard Luck Woman by Kiss. I kind of like Kiss. I'd Really Love to See You Tonight by Dan and Cooley. The Dream Weaver by Gary Wright. I Never Cry, Alice Cooper. Dreamboat Annie from Heart. Flight 76, Walter Murphy Band. I Like to Do It, Casey and the Sunshine Band. Do You Know Where You're Going To, Diana Ross. Movin', Brass Construction. Livin' Thing, Electric Light Orchestra. Taking It to the Streets, Doobie Brothers. She's Gone, Hall & Oates. Jeans On, David Dundas. Whispering, Dr. Buzzard's Original Savannah Band. Fooled Around and Fell in Love, Elvin Bishop. Keep On Smiling, Wet Willie. Me and Baby Brother, War. So Sad the Song, Gladys Knight and the Pips. I Believe There's Nothing Stronger Than Our Love, Paul Anka and the Audea Coats. So there's more that are recognizable on this album. So, and this was advertised on TV, so I guess you could, like, order it. I guess it was one of those, like, the CDs that used to advertise the best of the 80s or whatever. That's pretty cool. So then we have another Rod Stewart. I forgot I even had. That's crazy. Okay. So this has Blondes Have More Fun. Ain't Love a word I can't say. Last Summer. Is That the Thanks I Get? The Best Days of My Life. Do You Think I'm Sexy? Dirty Weekend. Attractive Female Wanted. Standing in the Shadow of Love. Starred and Scarred. So this says Blondes Have More Fun, right? Or do they? That's so stupid, I love it. So again, I don't really listen to him much. Try to open this because there's a giant. What's the big deal? My aunt said this was like her crush. Okay, a piece of this just fell off. That's fun. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just being rude. So, then we have, are you ready? The last record. I can't believe it either. It's insane. So, this is by far one of my favorite singers, Diana Ross. She is beautiful, entertaining. She's taught me so much growing up. And I mean, look at this album. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, yeah. Look at that makeup. Could you do that makeup? I think not. I couldn't even do that makeup. Jeffree Star could not do. Okay, yeah, he probably could. She's still gorgeous though. So this has some really, really classic songs that if you've never even listened to Diana Ross, you're gonna know the songs. So there is I'm Coming Out. Who doesn't know that song? If you don't know that song, have you been living under a rock? Give Up. Tenderness. Friend to Friend. My Old Piano. Now That You're Gone. Have Fun, parentheses again, and Upside Down. So all of her records, all of her songs, oh my god, they're so good. I think my favorite song of hers, though, is probably No Mountain High Enough. A lot of people I know have complained that she doesn't really sing it, but I think it's beautiful. So, and I love the hair balance that she does. Oh, it's so classic. I wish I could do it. My hair's not. it's not thick enough. So, yeah, Diana, favorite. So, and with that, that is all the records that I own. That's a lot. So, I thought I was gonna start my cassettes, but I have a box full. I mean, this box is just chocked full. It's falling apart of cassettes. So I think what we're gonna do is save that for its own video on a part 4. And I could probably get through all those through one video. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know down in the comments what you thought. And until next time, remember you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you are loved. Bye.